Hey everybody, once again your boy Tony from Cali working on the Broadcaster, the Bro-Bot, working on the Bro-Bot. We are going to be wrapping it up probably tonight eventually. Got a lot of wiring to clean up and everything, but we did get the hydraulic system set up with the servos, and the wireless transmitters are also set up as well. If I turn it on here, you'll hear it booting up, but it's still that's just the fan. You can turn the fan off actually. That's the wireless receiver for the video camera, and then the video camera is right here. So just a Sony video camera we're going to be using right now, and then the transmitter is actually, the receiver is right here. This is actually the receiver. If I turn on the receiver, I think I turned the fan off on that one. And then here's the monitor. I don't have the camera on right now, but just to show you, there's the monitor that we'll be using. A DigitNow monitor, and it's a recorder. Here's the remote control for the car. And then here is the, for the hydraulic system. The remote for the hydraulics, for the pan tilt. I can control it, it's all variable. Okay. Still working on that. We'll be working on the trim. And then we got, what's the other one? Oh yeah, tilt. Oops. I gotta move the transmitter. It looks like I gotta move the transmitter back a little bit. But we do have tilt as well. Okay. And then the hydraulic system. All that's controlled by this controller right here. This is going down now. That's actually an actuator from a recliner chair that I actually found, and I had to modify it a little bit. A lot of changing the wiring on it in order for it to work. There's that double relay I told you guys about. There's a double relay. There's the what's that called? I forgot. Buck converter. There's the buck converter giving me 5 volts to power the servos, the motors, the receivers, and everything else. So if you look right here, you'll see where my finger is. That's the receiver. That's the radio transceiver. That's the receiver for the radio. Here's the dual relay system. And then here is the buck converter. That's giving me 5 volts. We've got 12 volts coming in, and then 5 volts is being distributed to the relay system, dual relay, double pole, double throw relay system, and it's wireless. And then that's coming from, and it's also powering the transmitter right here, and it's also powering the servos. That servo in here, and you got another servo in here. And of course, this is the, I'm gonna turn this thing off. This thing is kind of out right now. You can turn off the fan though. That's the fan that you actually hear. This is the video transmitter that will transmit up to 1,000 feet. We're gonna turn that off right now because we're not really using it. And then this is the receiver. This is the receiver, and I always get these mixed up. This is the transmitter right here. Yeah, that's the transmitter, and this is the receiver, because it's going to be receiving back to the monitor. And you can see the name is on there. I don't have a memory card in here, but the name is on there because it's actually coming from the HDMI. But I could also come out SDI as well. And then this controller controls your up and down, and you can see the pan tilt here, up and down. It goes up pretty high actually. I think it's about 14 inches. And then we still got to put the computer. We got to put the computer back in, and we got to put the speakers in, and a lot of other stuff. So this is basically a mobile studio, mobile streaming studio, mobile broadcast studio. Bro-BOTIC mobile studio. So I still got to put the windshield back on. The windshield, I got to do all the wiring. We'll be working on that probably tonight, tomorrow. Should be ready tomorrow. We'll be rolling it, put the wheels back on. And yeah, this is it. This is what it looks like, folks. This is the Bro-Cedes Bro-Bot Studio. Hope you guys like it. Once again, we'll go ahead and bring that down real quick. Let me position this real quick. I'll just bear with the cinematography here a little bit here. Just bear with everything. I'll demonstrate it. From Cali, the inventor. So if I'm standing here and I want to control it, this is how it works. Down. Okay, that's how that works, folks. And of course, this does the steering. I don't have this turned on right now. That would be the steering and the driving. So this gives you guys a kind of update how everything is. I gotta tighten that up. I gotta tighten up that mount. So if you like what you've seen, once again, don't hate, don't wait. Go to my Cash App, $ Tony McDo, and donate. Tony McDo, because I love you. And we out. The Bro-Cedes Bro-Bot Studio by Broadcasting System. And it's the EV. And we out.